Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to the Awards Gambit. I decided that I would make a channel for awards predictions for major award shows. So here it goes. This is my first video. We're gonna start today with talking about the Oscar predictions for the upcoming Oscars in 2021. Please feel free to like or subscribe. I'm just getting started here, so I'm just gonna go over a few categories for my first video, mainly the acting categories. Might dive into Best Picture or Best Director if I have the time, but we'll see. The first category I'm going to talk about is Best Supporting Actor. This one, I feel like it's kind of open field, like it's not really a front runner yet, I'd say, but I guess I'll start talking about my predictions. For number one, I have Stanley Tucci for the film Supernova. I feel like that movie is just starting to get buzz, and I just feel like Stanley Tucci is such an overdue actor. He has had so many great roles. Only one Oscar nomination in 2010 for The Lovely Bones. Great performance. But I just feel like it seems like a very good film. He co-stars with Colin Firth. He has dementia. It's very Beatty. So I think he's rising in the predictions, so I wouldn't count him out. Number two, I have Leslie Odom Jr. for One Night in Miami. I hear he is amazing as Sam Cooke in that film. No surprise there. Hamilton, but I think that he's definitely a front runner too. I think he could definitely take this, but he's my number two spot. Number three, I have Daniel Kaluuya for Judas and the Black Messiah. I think maybe it was announced recently he was going supporting, but if you've seen the trailer for this movie, you definitely can see why I have him on this list. He just seems like an amazing Oscar performance, and with one nomination under his belt, I would say this could be it for him. For number four, I have Sacha Baron Cohen for The Trial of the Chicago 7. There's so many great performances in that movie, and they're all going supporting. And I feel like his was just the most out there, and he's a great actor. He also has the Borat sequel under his belt for this year, so that might give him a little brownie points. But I think that his performance was really amazing, and I think if anyone from the movie would get in, it would definitely be him. Which brings me to my number five, who is Mark Rylance, also from The Trial of the Chicago 7. We know that the Oscars love Mark Rylance, as he won an Oscar in 2016 for Bridge of Spies, and everybody was predicting Sylvester Stallone for Creed. But he won instead, and I think he gives a really good performance as the Trial of the Chicago 7's lawyer in that film. So I definitely think that he will get a nomination. And then a few sleepers I have for Best Supporting Actor are Yahya Abdul-Mateen II, who gives a relatively short but small performance in The Trial of the Chicago 7. I have David Strathairn for Nomadland. He played the love interest of Frances McDormand, and that movie has just been getting amazing reviews all around, and I think that he could just get swept in with all the awards love. And then another sleeper I have is Bill Murray for On the Rocks, although I'm not really sure if he's supporting or lead. I know people are saying he's supporting, but the Globes wants him lead, so I think they should just pick one. But he has one nomination for Lost in Translation, and he's a beloved actor from a career of over 30 years, so he could definitely get this nomination. And moving on, the next category that I want to talk about is Best Supporting Actress. This one is an interesting one for me because I feel like there's probably less than 10 contenders total, but the ones they have, pretty good, but it's pretty open. So, in number one, the first position, I have Amanda Seyfried for Mank. And I saw this movie and I thought that she was the best part of it. I didn't love the movie, it's just not really my genre. But I think that she could really win this thing. You know, she's been in so many movies. This might be her year. Number two, I have Olivia Colman for The Father. I haven't seen this one yet, but I hear she's really good in it, and she's Olivia Colman. She's a great actress, so. Three, I have Glenn Close for Hillbilly Elegy. I heard a lot of critics didn't really like this film and just got horrible scores, basically, and Glenn Close has been going down in the past couple months, but I think she just gave a really good performance in that movie, like, such a Beatty role, the grandma, you know, she's very transformative. I honestly think that her performance in Hillbilly Elegy was, like, a lot better and more important to the story than last year's winner, Laura Dern, for Marriage Story, even though I love Laura Dern so much. She's amazing. I just think that this is an Oscar-winning Best Supporting Actress role that Glenn Close has. Number four, I have Ellen Burstyn for Pieces of a Woman. I haven't seen this one either, but I hear she's amazing. I hear she has, like, one big scene. She's an amazing actress, so if they get the chance to nominate her, they might. Number five, I have Yu Jung Young. I don't know. I definitely haven't. I'm not pronouncing that right, but from Minari, she plays the grandmother. I know it's kind of a similar position that Zhao, I don't remember her name, but from the grandma from the Farewell was in last year. She didn't make it in. But I heard that her performance was really, really good, so she could make it in this year. Some sleepers I had were Saoirse Ronan for Ammonite. I think that this movie got a lot of early buzz, but kind of died down. But I mean, Saoirse Ronan, I think she could definitely get in for this role. Another sleeper is Maria Bakalova from Borat's subsequent movie film. I haven't watched this movie yet, and I normally don't like to nominate supporting comedic performances, but I heard she's just doing something totally different. She's new, she's good, so, you know, she could pop in. Another sleeper I have is Helena Zengel from News of the World. She's kind of a co-lead with Tom Hanks, and she's definitely young, up-and-comer, but I heard her performance and her chemistry with Tom Hanks is quite good, so definitely don't count her out. Next category, I was going to talk about Best Actor, and number one, I have Chadwick Boseman for Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. I think that this is the winner right here. I think the fact that he passed away this past summer, this was his last performance. He was really, really sick filming it, but I haven't seen it yet. I'm actually going to watch it tonight, but he really knocked this one out of the park. And I think the narrative is just too strong. What with it being his last performance, everyone loved him so much. I think he's going to win it. Number two, I have Anthony Hopkins for The Father. I think that I've heard amazing, amazing things about his performance. He plays a dementia patient, and he could take it from Chadwick, but I still think Chadwick's narrative is too strong. But it's definitely an Oscar-worthy performance. Number three, I have Gary Oldman for Mank. I mean, I think he's definitely going to get a nomination. Very transformative role in Mank, very Beatty. Playing an Oscar winner, I mean, he's definitely getting in. Number four, I have Delroy Lindo for The Five Bloods. I haven't seen this movie. I don't really know what it's about, but I heard he's really good in it. Number 5, I have Riz Ahmed for Sound of Metal, which just started getting reviews this past few weeks, and I hear he's so good. He plays a deaf musician, and I think he's definitely going to get in. He's going to sneak in. A few sleepers I have are Tom Hanks for News of the World. I mean, a lot of Tom Hanks performances in the past 2 decades kind of just slipped through the cracks. I mean, Captain Phillips, Saving Mr. Banks, The Post. Last year he got his 6th nomination, the first one in 20 years for Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. And I think he definitely could get in again, but it might be hard. Another sleeper I have is Colin Firth for Supernova. I think that it's kind of an unknown movie, but if Stanley Tucci gets in, he could definitely sneak in. You never know. And Steven Yeun for Minari. I heard his performance is really good. He could definitely get in. Alright, and the last acting category I'm going to talk about is Best Actress. I love this category. I don't know why, I'm just always so invested in it every year. So, number 1, I have Viola Davis, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. I mean, very transformative, the padding, the makeup. She's playing a historical figure. It's definitely undeniable. I don't think she has it in the bag yet, but I think there's a very good chance that she will win, and she will 100% be nominated. Number 2, I have Vanessa Kirby. The Oscars love... the film is Pieces of a Woman. The Oscars love a young ingenue. She's up and coming. She is in The Crown. She was in The Crown. And I heard that her performance as a grieving mother in this film is absolutely a breakthrough performance for her. Amazing. Can't wait to see it in a couple weeks. Number 3, I have Frances McDormand for Nomadland. I heard that she was really good in it. The movie is getting a lot of great buzz, like I said. I don't think she's going to win because she just won 2 years ago, but she's definitely going to get nominated, I'd say. Number 4, I have Carey Mulligan for Pieces of a Woman. I haven't seen this movie yet, but I cannot wait to see it because it looks so good. Such a great cast. She looks so different from every other performance she has. It's such an interesting new original story. I'm so excited for it. I really, really hope that she gets nominated. I think she will. And I think she's gonna win the comedy musical Best Actress Golden Globe. So sometimes that person who wins that gets into the Oscar nomination for Best Actress. And in my last slot, I have Andra Day for The United States versus Billie Holiday. She's playing a historical figure. She's playing a musician. There's a lawsuit, trial. I heard she's really good in it, and I think she'll get in. I know I haven't seen so many of these movies, so I keep saying I heard they're really good in it. Probably sound like a broken record, but that's what I've heard, so that's what these are based off of, a lot of them that I haven't seen. Some Best Actress sleepers are Meryl Streep for The Prom. I mean, I wouldn't say it's an Oscar performance, but she's Meryl Streep. I mean, she got in for Into the Woods. She can get into The Prom. I loved The Prom. I saw it. It was amazing. She was amazing. I mean, she's amazing in everything, but whatever. Another sleeper, Kate Winslet for Ammonite. I don't know. I know that this, like I said with Saoirse Ronan, this movie had a lot of early buzz. I don't know if she's going to be able to make it in, but I mean, Kate Winslet, this movie with Saoirse Ronan, they could both get in, or neither of them could get in. Another sleeper I have is Sophia Loren for The Life Ahead. I heard that this is like her comeback. She is so good in this. It's an Italian film. It's an Italian. I think she could definitely get in. but it's a pretty crowded race this year, so we'll see. Also, something I want to point out about the lead acting categories, both actor and actress. In the past 11 years at the Oscars, not since Sean Penn won for Milk, has the winner of the Best Actor, Best Actress. They had always won a Golden Globe before. So look out for the Golden Globes, because whoever wins Best Actor or Actress Drama and Best Actor and Actress Comedy Musical, if you think about patterns of the past 10 years, one of the two of them will probably win the Oscar. So that's going to be whoever wins. I think Chadwick Boseman is going to win Best Actor Drama, the Globes, and then going to win the Oscar. And then I think for actress, it'll be Viola Davis or Vanessa Kirby for Best Actress Drama at the Globes, and Carey Mulligan, Best Actress Comedy or Musical. So then one of those two, that'll be a two-horse race for the Oscars. I don't know if Carey Mulligan can really win for this performance, but boy, would I love to see that. I guess I can quickly talk about Best Director. I think number one is Chloe Zhao for Nomadland. I think that this movie was directed very beautifully, and the cinematography was amazing. And obviously they're going to want to nominate a female, and if she could be the second female to win after Catherine Bigelow, that'd be amazing. I would love to see that. Number two, I have David Fincher for Mank. He is very, very overdue for a Best Director Oscar. He's only been nominated twice, but this is such an Oscar film. This could be his year. I think it's definitely between the two of them. Number three, I have Regina King for One Night in Miami. I think that this could be the first year where two women are nominated for Best Director. So, they're gonna do it. If they can. So, they will. Number four, I have Aaron Sorkin for The Trial of the Chicago 7. I know he's such an amazing screenwriter, and I think that his screenplay will 100% be nominated. I think it's gonna win Best Original Screenplay. But I also think that it's such a contender for Best Picture and so many other categories that he'll just get swept in. His direction was good. The fifth slot I think is definitely wide open, but I'm gonna say it's gonna go to George C. Wolfe. Is that his name? I think that's his name. For the director of Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. I think that's going to be another big Oscar movie, so then it's going to get Viola Davis, it's going to get Chadwick Boseman, it's going to get Best Picture nomination, it's going to get, I think it's going to get Best Director nomination for George C. Wolfe. So, a couple sleepers are Florian Zeller for The Father, who else? Paul Greengrass for News of the World, definitely. And I'm just gonna go for a shot in the dark and say Emerald Fennell for A Promising Young Woman. I think that people who watch the Oscars or are into the Oscars are really yearning for more women to be nominated. And I think that they might just take any chance they can get. And Emerald Fennell did a great job with that movie, so definitely keep an eye out. For Best Picture, I'll name 10. I think will get nominated. Maybe a couple sleepers, but I'll just do it quickly. Number one, I think Nomadland is definitely in first place right now. It's still early. The Oscars aren't for a little over 4 months. I mean, all around great reviews. It's winning awards at festivals. Frances McDormand is in it. A female directed it. Could definitely win. Number two, I have Mank. Like I said, black and white film, great performances, about an Oscar-winning movie. It's everything the Academy loves. Could win. The reviews weren't as great as expected, but still good, so we'll see. Number three, I have The Trial of the Chicago 7. Such a good movie. That's one of my favorite ones so far this year. I still have a lot to watch, but I was just engaged the whole entire time. Great screenplay, great storytelling. Number 4, I have Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. Still have yet to see it. I'm watching it tonight. But I think Viola Davis and Chadwick Boseman's performances will definitely put it up the ranks for Best Picture. It's a great story, and it's historical too. Number 5, I have One Night in Miami. I just think that it's such a creative retelling of historical, great historical Black figures that it's just gonna get a good amount of nominations. And Regina King directed it. She just won her Oscar last year. I think it's gonna make the cut. There's 10 slots, so. Number 6, I have The Father. I mean, great performances. Anthony Hopkins and Olivia Colman. I'm looking forward to seeing that. I haven't seen that one yet. Number 7, I have The Prom. I don't know. I just think that it's gonna sneak in. Everyone's talking about it right now. It's gonna be like the movie that everyone is watching for Christmas. 10 slots. I think it's gonna sneak in. Number 8, I have Minari. I think that's like the little film that could. It's kind of like since Parasite won last year, I think that more and more films are going to be nominated every year, and I think this year Minari is going to be one. Number 9, I have Soul, animated Pixar film coming out. I think it's a great, another Black story. I'm looking forward to seeing that one too. And number 10, I'm gonna go with Pieces of a Woman. I think people are really sleeping on that one. I just feel like the performances by Ellen Burstyn and Vanessa Kirby could really, really just put it in that spot for Best Picture nomination. A few sleepers I'll just mention briefly are Promising Young Woman. I think that if Carey Mulligan gets in, then, and maybe Emerald Fennell gets in, then that could definitely just pop right in. Another sleeper, News of the World. That's been getting more and more views lately. I think that could definitely get in. And one more sleeper I'll mention is Judas and the Black Messiah. I know not a lot of people have seen it yet, but Daniel Kaluuya, I hear, gives an amazing performance. The trailer was so good. I think that one could get in. Alright, so that's gonna be it for my Oscar prediction video. Sorry if the quality is not great. This is my first video, so please like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you thought, what maybe some things you'd like to see next. Yeah, thank you for watching the awards game, and I will hopefully be making more videos soon. And happy holidays, everyone.